We've been working on decorating the house for Christmas since the day after Halloween, and it's finally just about pulled together here.
Today we're going to show you the nitty-gritty behind the scenes of cleaning out some of our clutter, as well as getting things pulled together for the Christmas season.
Okay, so while we're in the mood to show all the stuff, this is the current state of the couch. It is time to wash the slip covers, so that's happening. There's a bunch of stuff over here in this corner that's getting swapped out. We're doing a Christmas tree for the kids to decorate. And then, let me back up. You guys remember this piece? Probably been a month. We haven't had any good places to set it until recently. So this is gonna go over and probably hang out in the barn situation at the church for a little bit until we get it finished, because it still needs distressed and sealed.
So my plan is actually to, rather than move this 8,000 times, we're gonna get it in the garage today to distress and seal and put hardware on. And the piece that's sold can hang out in the barn until the shipper comes in January. In this corner, I just kind of threw this stuff in here because I didn't really have anywhere to put it. I do want to keep my Swedish clock here. I think it'll look pretty next to the tree, but this piece has to go. So it's gonna live under the stairs for a little bit, and then we're gonna get our Christmas tree. Although the clock might have to go too.
So this thing.
Hey, why do you gotta talk about my junk like that? Don't be wobbling it. I think it's fantastic. That's what you were gonna say.
It is, it's amazing.
This is our King of Christmas tree that we've had for a few years, and hopefully that doesn't get in my fresh paint. I swept once, I'll sweep again.
So these trees are so fluffy. I mean, Jamie's been going maybe 2-3 minutes here, and it's already looking pretty full. We got a hole down here in the front we got to fill in right there.
Where?
But other than that, it's going to be good. I think the mirror is actually going to be a really great idea right on this wall here. You want it on this one?
Yeah, because then when you walk in, it'll reflect the lights.
You can see it.
Yeah.
All right, so that is in the stud.
Okay, paying crate is totally worth a couple $100 I paid for it now.
Oh, $200. We haven't shown this corner a lot because we haven't done anything with it. Back when we were still building the house, when this side of the house wasn't even done, we had some stencils come in and we used this as a sample board, and now it covers the crawl space underneath the addition that has the HVAC unit and some plumbing and electrical and things that I occasionally have to access. And that's just a hole sitting there.
This is what happens when you don't have a contractor, because you're like, I'll get to it later. But eventually I would like to have a big seat that opens up, but for right now, we're just going to have to build like a door.
I think so.
Or hinged something, so we can actually use this space and nobody falls to the dirt below.
This is Jamie's mom's bench, and somehow it got like a water stain or something messed with the finish here. It's got some scratches from being moved around. I'm gonna go ahead and sand it, and then we're gonna hit it with some Dark and Decrepit, freshen it up a little bit. All right, so while Jamie agreed with me that the wood is beautiful, her mom wants the top dark to match the rest of the piece.
Yeah, it would be weird. So she's just gonna be happy that it's not, and it's still gonna be lighter, I think, than the rest of the piece, because that was almost like a paint that he put on there, or a gel stain. But she'll just be happy that it's not ruined anymore.
I feel like this isn't going to be quite as dark unless you did a couple coats, but I kind of think just like one coat rubbed back so that you still get that good wood grain coming through, because before it was so dark you almost didn't even see the wood grain.
Yeah, I think that would be good. I think that's good.
All right.
Let that dry, and then we'll put a coat of sealer on it.
Jamie's like, let me go grab a chair. This deconstructed chair that lives in our bedroom, it's not gonna fit in this corner, but she hauled it all the way down the stairs. I think we can move that over an inch or two.
Yeah.
All right, let's try to scooch that green cabinet over.
See, look.
Here, go grab me that antique Bible. We're gonna give this a matte finish. I've got Sweet Pickins top coat, and just gonna pour a little bit on here. The Dark and Decrepit that we used does have a built-in sealer, but this is heavy use. Anytime we do something like a bench or an end table or a dining table, nightstands, anything like that, we go ahead and we put some extra coats of top coat on there just because they're going to get a lot of abuse over time, and we want to do this once now, and then maybe we'll touch it up and revisit it in several years.
When it comes to Christmas decorating, Zeb and I really like to keep it simple and traditional. We have one tree that Zeb and I decorate, and then another tree that we kind of let the kids put all their fun stuff on, and then just decorations that we've had for a long time.
So this is a really fun pan of the house. We don't usually show these angles very often because it's not clean all the time, all at once. So we show little snippets a lot, but this is gonna give you like a full sense of the whole room, how it pulls together, and our family room as well.
On our Christmas tree, we have a ton of handmade ornaments. I actually couldn't believe when we pulled them out how many ornaments Zeb and I have made along with the kids over the years.
This is one of my favorite things, setting up these little scenes in the cake plate, but I don't love that the styrofoam snow was all over in the tree, so I'm going to store those separate in another bag.
Santa's gonna be coming to the family room, to the kids' tree this year, and we're super excited to be able to spread out through the big couch with everybody that we have living in our house. I love having a clean house all decorated for Christmas, and now I can check this off my list. We just want to take a minute and tell you guys thank you for following us for all of these years and all of these Christmas tours that we've done. If you guys are interested in purchasing any supplies to DIY your own Christmas ornaments, we have so many that we've done over the years. You can visit JamiRayVintage.com. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more
DIY.
Ooh.